We're live. Hi, everyone. Hi, baby.
Hello. Hello.
Look at this
Have I gone the right way?
gorgeous goddess.
Have I gone the right way?
Yes.
Yeah. Look at the gorgeous, sexy man.
Where?
Yeah, you.
What are
And
you
sexy
looking at?
glasses.
Yeah.
Snoggable.
Sexy.
Hello, Linda. Hello, everyone.
Yeah. I know. What are we doing? We know because of her, we no longer have date night. So blame her.
Well, you should be proud of me, everybody, for not overdoing my energies. That's what I had to do. So
As you can see, as you guys can see, we're doing global predictions right now. So let's get our banners up.
I just did. It's already up.
No, not that one.
Oh.
All right, here we go. So all questions should be in uppercase, as you can see scrolling by on the bottom. If you have any questions that you would like Allie and I to look into with the tarot, let us know.
And he'll answer them.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
It's just him. Just him. He's going to answer them.
Well, if you want to bail on me, yeah.
I'm joking.
I wouldn't do that to you, but...
Oh, yes, you have. Yes, you have before you've gone, okay, you looking.
Well, we both have, actually. Yeah. Sometimes there's things that one of us can answer and the other can't.
Oh, yeah, there's those times as well. I was talking about the teasing bit.
The tinsy bit?
The teasing bit.
Oh, the teasing. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Seeker.
Hi, Seeker. Hi, everyone.
It's going to be awesome. Well, I think so. Yeah.
I hope so. Yes.
Oh, you was silent then. The words came out, but no noise. But it was a delay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Hi, Tammy. Tammy, hi. How are you? Magical Maiden, hello. My name's Gregg. I'm here, but listening. Got to make some food, and hubby is here, but he'll be listening while we eat. Oh, well, hello, Magical Maiden and hubby. What you cooking? Something really yummy? Linda wants to know. She likes talking about food, don't you, Linda? Cynthia. Hey, Cynthia. And Pirate. Hello, Pirate. Have you seen? It's called Black Sails, and it's on, I think it's Amazon Prime, I think. Oh, it's brilliant. It's really good. It's all about pirates. And Nassau. And you said about you went on a cruise and it went to Nassau, which got my ears pricked up because of that program at Nassau.
Brittany and I went to Nassau. That was her first cruise. Back in like 2016, maybe. And we swam with the dolphins, and it was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to know what Linda is cooking. Yeah, Linda, what are you cooking, Linda?
Yeah, because you're always talking about food.
You're always talking about food. Every time you come on here, you talk about food.
I know. It's actually Allie and me that do. But
yeah,
we tease her.
Look, here you go, look, Linda. I'm peeling corn on the cob to cook. I have no butter though. You have to not have it then, Linda. You cannot have corn on the cob without it dripping with butter. Impossible.
Butter. Right?
Yeah. Oh, I had a conversation. We went to see my mum's consultant today about her stoma. and the fact it's so painful. And he is such a patronizing a-hole. Oh, hello, Trouble. Here we are again. Here we are for me to repeat exactly what I said to you last time. Here we are again. And she said, actually, Doctor, there's another issue. So yes, that is still a problem, but there's another issue. And it's the bowl to the other side. How the fuck does he know that that's not something more serious? And he's patronizing her right from the get-go. Did he not read any notes or anything like that? So straight away that got my back up. And he's just kind of, he was showing off because there was a trainee there as well. And I think he was being the macho because it was a female as well. And he was just being, his sarcastic self. He hadn't even dressed up. How much does it cost for a consultant to do one appointment? Do you think he could have at least worn something nice as well? That pissed me off too. And basically he's now said that he will not operate. He will not reverse. It's impossible, he says.
Bullshit.
Now, that's the first time he said that.
Yeah. It's bullshit. Of course
he
it's
said there's so many adhesions, and that's why all the pain. And she's also got arthritis in the ribs, and that's another thing that's causing all the pain. And not that he's fucked up the operation in the first place, none of that. So anyway, we got to the subject, and he's quite open to all this. So I said, because she said, how do people get diverticulitis and end up in this situation? And he said, and I said, it's all the shite they're putting in food and all the poison. He said, don't get me started. There's more cancer now than there's ever been before with bowels. And I said, and the fact that margarine should be banned. You're better off having butter, but a smaller amount of butter, because margarine, not even ants would eat it. Nothing. It is plastic.
Yeah, they say it's one molecule away from being plastic.
So even he, and he's a consultant. So that's the only good thing he said as far as I could see, really. But anyway, I love you, Mum, and I know she's been through it. So please send some loving thoughts over to my mum, because to have no hope is just awful. The only other thing we can think of is if she went private and you gave this private person a load of money, they'd do it no problem. They'd do operation no problem. But the NHS, they see she's 70 years old. 70 years old, she's not going to pay any tax. She's going to be a drain on the system. So therefore, no, she's not entitled to have the operation that she desperately needs. Full stop.
Okay, well, first off, can't you get another opinion from somebody else?
They'd all do the same because they're all working at NHS.
You guys were here in the States. All that shit that you'd be taken care of, your mom would be taken care of.
Yeah, but for a lot of money,
No.
you go private.
No, because you would qualify for Medicare or Medicaid, whichever one.
Not unless I was an American citizen. And even if we marry, I'm still not an American citizen. I'd still have to go through citizenship.
Yeah.
Because it's the same if you came here, you would have everything free. But, you have long waiting lists because of the NHS.
It's not the same thing, because you wouldn't have a long waiting list. I think they begin the process almost immediately, regardless. If you were at least in the process of applying for citizenship. But that's neither here nor there. It's not going to happen. Unfortunately. Yeah, it's too bad, because you guys are taken care of. Here in the States, they don't give a fuck about you guys. In the UK, they don't care.
No. I did get this in. I said I can't wait for the med beds. I said to the consultant.
Oh boy.
I did. And he just smiled and didn't say anything, but he just smiled. I was thinking, I bet you know. I bet you do.
Right?
Yeah.
Hi to Debbie. Hope you're safe from the hurricane. Yeah, the hurricane's just like,
Yeah.
it's directly west of Sarasota right now. But it's out in the Gulf of Mexico, and I was looking at the weather maps, the radar, and it looks like the strongest bands won't be coming through until maybe, I don't know, 9 o'clock, another 45 minutes. And that's going to continue for like 3 or 4 hours. So if I lose electricity, Allie will have to continue on for me.
Of course I will.
Yeah. And answer all these questions that we've gotten.
There is some. I've seen some capital or something.
Oh, okay. I haven't gotten that far. Hi to Magical Maiden.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
Hello. She's making a giant salad, cooking veggies to go with it. Oh, nice.
Yeah. She'll try to pop in later. So, yeah.
I love your picture. That's very glamorous, Magical Maiden. You look beautiful.
Yeah, there's the first question right there. So, and there's Tracy. We know you're good for a few questions.
Nope, she's not. Could you tell her off every time?
Stop being shy.
Because today it is global predictions. So if anybody is confused about what's happening, I had to make some changes because I couldn't do Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then I was also working Mondays, doing teaching, and Fridays, as well as the readings, as well as my family, and as well as trying to deal with the health. So all of that, I had to say, I've got to condense it. So Gregg looked up all the figures and looked up what is most popular. And what was most popular was both the Rumble and the YouTube global predictions. And so we thought you could still have Gregg and Ali chatting, but we can still do global predictions as well. So, yeah.
And well, Ali was like, let's just get rid of date night. Screw it.
No,
I'm like,
I didn't. I thought we can
love that. I
combine
love
it.
date night. But, you know, one of us is a hopeless romantic and the other one's like, screw it.
You are, and I'm going to have to smack you. Yes. That's another.
Because I, you know, the thing I do like about, you know, just the Gregg and Ali Live is it's completely unstructured. Unfortunately, it's not uncensored, but it's unstructured, and we can bounce it everywhere. We can say hi to everybody. And the other shows, it's a little bit more difficult to say hi to everyone. Speaking of which,
we can come on and just do some impromptu ones then, can't we?
I guess, yeah. So, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, sorry. I just saw a comment.
Gasoline's been compromised. Yeah, a friend of mine contacted me about that. What they're doing is they've put diesel in the regular gas, and all these cars are just dying. And it made me wonder, did they do that intentionally to keep people in locked into a certain area? And then now you got this hurricane. What if you supercharge the hurricane and make another, what I consider a sacrifice, like what happened in Maui, with people in the path of the hurricane? So is that possible? Yeah, definitely.
Could it be a white hat operation because they're rounding people up? Maybe so too. So we don't know either.
No.
Either way.
Hi, Melissa.
Yeah. Hey, Melissa. Oh, you've got to go and see Melissa's channel, guys. She's been putting lots and lots. Haven't had a chance to see them, but she's putting lots and lots of content on her YouTube. She's really trying hard. So can you go and subscribe to our lovely Melissa? You know, and also Vera as well has been. I don't know if Vera's on tonight, but Vera has also been doing more lives and things like that, and doing little readings and things. So I just think these guys, let's all help each other, for sure.
Linda says she quit margarine years ago, which is good. I did too. Yeah.
Me too. I don't do that.
No. And Melissa said butter makes it better. The real stuff, definitely. Hi, Terry.
Hey, Terry. I've got your parcel here for the mystery gift. It's all ready to go. I'm hoping you'll like your mystery gifts. Oh my God. Have you ever seen? It's called Madagascar flower agate, also known as cherry blossom quartz. No, cherry blossom agate.
Sounds very pretty. Yeah,
it's so pretty. So they've got that coming in your little thing today.
So hi to Martel.
Hey, Martel.
Got another question here. Do you know if it's true what they're saying that the EBS will be going off on emergency broadcast system October 4th? I haven't heard about that, but we'll look into that for you. Hi, Concha.
Hey, Concha.
Yeah. Let's get caught up and then we'll start answering some questions.
All right.
Did you know that we are all 2023 today? Add your age and your birth rate, and it will equal 2023.
I think it's supposed to be birth date.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true.
How is it true?
Wouldn't that be the same for any given day?
I don't get it.
Yeah.
But then I'm a bit Tim.
Add your age and your birth date. I think it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I think. Anyway, moving. Try it out, folks, and let us know if that works. Hi, Elsie. Thank you for joining us.
Elsie. Hey. Oh, are you the Elsie that won the raffle a while ago, Elsie? Please let me know, because I've got a little parcel down here with Elsie on it, but I never got an address. I never got an address, and it's back when I was doing the Operation Underground Railroad day of readings. So if you did put yourself on that raffle, then please message me on my website and give me your address, because I haven't got it. So
hi to Christina and Lisa.
Hey, Lisa, Christina.
Christina's got a question for us. Will Macedonia be free of the oppression and corruption they currently face? We will look into that. Hi to Mary the Contrary.
Hey, Mary. I got to meet Mary. She's lovely. She's really, really lovely. Oh, beautiful lady.
Julie says that, she agrees that Florida is a target. Demons hate freedom. Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Hi to Patricia Moss.
Hey. Are you all new? Let us know if you're new here. Would love to find out who's new.
It's a new name, Samantha Collins. Hi, Samantha. She said that she's joining us on Facebook, by the way. And she said that she has diverticulitis, and it was caused by severe stress from a 20-year-old domestic abuse relationship. I didn't know that stress could cause that as well. Wow.
Yeah. I'm sorry that happened to you. I suppose my mum, she was Yes, there's been huge. I can't really say it on here, but yeah, there was a huge thing as well. Greg knows. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Susie.
Hi. Yes, I bet it was deliberate.
And hi, Lori. I'm on record saying that he'll be back in September, which is only a few days from now. Could be the end of the month. Who knows? But yeah, that's what I think. I got my popcorn. Karmic Vibes says, yeah. All right. Hi to Baja Girl from Port Charlotte. All right. And to Nadine Marie. That's a new name.
Nadine. I like that name, Nadine.
Nadina.
Happy to, and trust me, 20 inches taken out, still no better. Yeah. You see, they create it with the food and the poisoning of the food. And then my mum's always eaten lots of vegetables. She's always eaten, salads and things like that. She's always done it. It's not that she's eaten, like fast foods all the time. She's not done that. Is our lovely Deb Treadway. Hey, Deb. I haven't seen you for a while. How are you doing, lovely? Where did we get to?
Oh, I was just scrolling back for the questions. I figured we could start answering the questions.
I'm finally moving to Orlando this Saturday. Oh, so it is you. Here it is. Whenever you're ready, let me know your address. Here it is. Okay. I'm ready then, baby. I'm ready.
Okay.
Well, I'm not. I haven't got the cards. Yes, I have. Got my cards ready.
You're just so adorable. You know that?
I'm ditzy.
It's part of your adorability.
Yeah, you just love me.
I do. So our first question comes from Seeker, who's asking how long until the solar flash. Let's take a look. Okay. Trusty Everyday Witch Cards by Deborah Blake. And okay, I got a couple. First two cards out. Got the Lovers and the Ace of Pentacles. And the first thing that came to mind when I saw the Lovers is that's the love vibration. That's a vibration that will bring the solar flash to us. It's part of the reason why those in power have been working overtime through, we'll say, I'm going to call it what it is, sacrifices, to change the energy. We saw that happen back in Kent State during, shortly after the Summer of Love. It brought a vibration of positivity. So these agent provocateurs came in at Kent State, caused havoc, and that was basically the end of the hippie movement, and all the energy changed. So, but yeah, we got the Ace of Pentacles after that too. So that's a confirmation of the train of thought that I'm working with. And I see celebration too. So it really depends, honestly, on the collective, how much we can bring love and positivity, because that will bring in the solar flash. Now, and I'll tell you a little story about it. I had a vision of what will happen during the solar flash. In this vision, I saw myself standing in front of myself, and all of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, this white white light floods the earth. And that's exactly the word I use, floods the earth. Before that, I had a dream where these 3 tidal waves came, but they were waves of energy. Even though it was water, water's immutable energy, but it was a metaphor for the energy waves that are coming in. But in this vision that I had, this white light floods the planet, and when that happens, all third dimensional worries go away. It doesn't matter if your boss is an asshole, if you hate your job, none of that shit matters. Money, government, politics, religion, doesn't matter. All you feel is unconditional love to a magnitude that's never been experienced here on the planet. And I tell people, imagine the person, or maybe it's an object, I don't know. I would assume it's a person, maybe it's an animal, but imagine that one thing that you love more than anything else on the planet. Magnify that by 1,000,000. That's the love, the energy, the love energy that's coming with the solar flash. It's an amazing, incredible feeling that I was shown and felt. I had a beach meetup, and this woman who was a nurse had a near-death experience. She crossed over to the other side and was shown and felt the same thing. It's happening. It's coming. That solar flash, but I think we have to bring it to us. So despite the left and the cabal throwing all this crap at us right now, stay in a positive vibration, and that'll bring it to us quicker than anything else. What do you have, baby?
Okay, so Gregg is better at answering this than I am. Okay, I'm just going to say that because he's had the vision, and also because I haven't seen that. I haven't seen it. I do feel that there has been there's a vibrational change that's happening throughout the earth. We know that it's been building up for a long, long time, and I feel that there's an energetic shift that is going to be happening, and it is a love vibrational energy. And I feel when we all feel the weight of the it's like the weight of that worry, the 3D worry, when all of that is lifted from us, that we will start to feel that heaven on earth energy and that love energy. So, some people say it's going to be a physical thing, the solar flash, and some people say it will be a vibrational energy, earthly energy. So I don't know either one. I'll just leave it at that. So, but either way, we're going in the right direction. As to when, I think it is all down to the people, and it is all down to also taking away what these evil ones have been doing for years. So when that's been taken away, yes, that's what I thought.
Okay, hang on a sec.
No. So.
Alrighty. There we go. Yeah, I was just writing something down, trying to keep all the questions aside. But our next question comes to us from Magical Maiden, and she wants to know, do you know if it's true what they are saying that the EBS, the Emergency Broadcast System, will be going off on October 4th? So, okay, let's this is what the cards have to say about that. And there's, I, I, you guys know that once I start stuttering and stammering, it's like shit I don't want to say, but well, we got the devil. So, just like what we're seeing with weather manipulation, direct energy weapons, and all sorts of shit, the cabal is throwing everything at us. They are in their death throes right now. And I see the tower. We got the devil, the tower, and death. And then the Nine of Swords to go on top of that. So, and that, you look at her, and that's basically anxiety, worry, fear, right? I wish that were true, that the EBS were going to happen on October 4th. But there's a lot of shit that's going on. A lot of maybe disinfo. Just be careful, who you get your information from. I don't see this happening on October 4th. I wish it were. I wish it were true. And I want that to happen. But there's no way. I don't see it happening. Sorry. Hopefully you have a better reading than I do.
Okay. So when I look at things now, I got 2 aces. And 2 aces are yes. And we've got the happiness energy. But then I said, so what is the future? Okay, is the future, so is it going to happen? It's like, somebody has said about it, and that's where this date comes from, that one of the truthers was told that with intel, I believe, and that was correct intel. The thing is, if they were going to do an emergency broadcast, they wouldn't give you a date. And they wouldn't give you a date because of the dark energies and what they want to do and how they would try and block that, how they would work against it and all of that. So I would say that, as for dates, whenever this comes up, I would say it's just when it does, and I do believe there will be emergency broadcast system, I do believe that will happen, and it will be out of the blue when no one is expecting it. But for now, I feel that there is a lot of planning and patience going on. The 7 of Swords. So I feel, that on other, it's like protection. Okay, it's trying to protect. When this emergency broadcast goes out there, they're going to need to protect themselves by it being spontaneous. But I can tell you, I am feeling now. Somebody said, I think I asked Gregg recently, has there been any Q drops? But I have felt there will be a Q drop soon. So I feel as if there may be some information coming out one way or another. But yeah, that's what I got.
Okay, that's a lot better than what I saw. We'll know in about a month or so what happens. And of course, things can change in that month. But one of us is right.
No, I think they both said the same thing, just in different ways.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen on that day.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I could dig that. Yeah, that sounds right. Our next question is from Christina. Is Macedonia, am I pronouncing it correctly? Macedonia?
Macedonia, I think.
Okay, Macedonia. Will Macedonia be free of the oppression and corruption they are currently facing? Let's take a peek, see what the cards have to say. And the first card out is the Seven of Swords, and that's betrayal, deception. So what's happening right now? Yeah, there's a lot of corruption going on, but what I'm seeing is, will you be free? Yeah, you got the Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's on its way despite the corruption, but I think there's some logistics that are being worked out, and it's all happening in the still of the night by the white hats. So yeah, good news. Macedonia will be free of oppression and corruption. As a matter of fact, and it's not just Macedonia, it's everyone in the very near future. Hang in there, folks. Yep.
I never know if you finished or not, because it's not obvious sometimes.
That is all.
I usually say, that's what I got. That's what I got. That's what I got. Okay, so the answer to that is there's a lot of squeeze happening at the moment. I feel that the white hats are, we don't want to hear really that the white hats are kind of making it seem as if the oppression is coming from the white hats. Want you to believe that it's coming from the dark hats, but it might be coming from the white hats, is what I'm saying. I do feel as if there is a big plan to awaken more people in this area, because they have something that's going to be coming up, that if people aren't going to be more awake and aware in this particular place, that it's going to cause real problems. Okay, so they know things. So if you can imagine that there's a lot of and this is, I believe this to be true, I've remote viewed it and I believe it to be true, there's a lot of people from the future, ourselves from the future, have been coming back here. They know what has happened, they know what the end results are, and they know what's going to happen in certain locations, in certain places. Okay, they know. And so what they're doing is coming back here to try and alleviate things that were going to be a huge problem, and try and make them into a smaller issues. Okay, that's what they're trying to do. And there's something that's going on in this particular location or area of the world, and that's why they're trying to wake people up a lot. Will this all be better soon? Absolutely will be. There's going to be some it's going to be a rich location. I have no idea where this is in the whole world. I really have no good at geography at all, but I will say that there's some very there's either minerals or there is something rich there, something that is going to create lots of money, opportunity, or jobs. Okay, and people will be traveling there from a long way away to there as well. So it literally is go, go, go. So there's something massive changing there, and that's why they're trying to wake people up there more than anywhere. And I'm not saying some of it is not dark hat ops. I'm not saying that, but I am saying that there's a lot of white hats operations that are flying under the banner of, look how corrupt they are. Just look at the next phase of what they're trying. And what they're doing is they're not lying, because they've seen it happen in the future. They've seen it happen. They've seen the corruption. They know what they're doing in this particular area. And so what they're doing is trying to wake people up so that they can't fulfill that dark agenda. I don't think I'm explaining it very well, That's kind of what I'm feeling. Over and out.
I was waiting for the signal. Just, I don't know.
I know, love. I know.
Sometimes I just get caught up in looking at you.
Oh.
I do.
Those love goggles we've got.
Arg! Meaty! Pirate! Pirate Eric says, will the U.S. debt reaching $33 trillion be the trigger event for financial market / bank chaos? Well, that's got to be one of the most inevitable things that is going to happen sometime soon. I mean, if you look at the Federal Reserve, their charter ran out in 2012, and it was never renewed. This should have happened back then, 11 years ago. Could have happened in 2008 during the banking crash, as soon as Pluto entered Capricorn, right on schedule. We saw the collapse of all these big banks, but they got bailed out. Had that money went to the people instead of the banks, the people would have had to put it into the bank. They would have put it back into the economy. Everybody would have made out, but why bail the banks out when you can make that as a bailout to the people? Anyway, in short, yes. We got the Ace of Wands. Yeah. We'll the debt, but I don't see it happening just yet, and I think Trump has something to do with it. This to me, this one's my Trump card, and I see Trump there, and this guy's having his cake and he's eating it too. It's all going to work out in the end because we got the Sun card after that. I don't think it's going to be immediate, Eric, but it's on the way. It's on the way, and it won't be too much longer. But somehow Trump is in on it and is working behind the scenes with this. So you could almost be assured that this is going to be something that, not just a reset, but going to a gold-backed currency as well, or an asset-backed currency. So that's what I see.
Bam! See, I knew you'd finish then. I knew it because you said it.
Yep.
Sarcastic bastard. Anyway, so we've got US debt reaching 33 trillion. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's not real money. It's just not real. So I mean, this has reached an all-time block. It's like it's overdone. Okay, it's absolutely overdone. But people aren't seeing that it's overdone yet. They're just not seeing it. There has to be more. Nobody seems to be awakening to the money side of things yet. And so, they've got something in place. The White Hats call it, whether you call it Jasara Nasara or whether you call it trigger, or whether you call it something else, that to me doesn't really matter. But that is what is coming about. I don't know. I feel as if the delays are because people aren't understanding that this isn't real. What's going on at the moment? They're still thinking that they're borrowing money. It's like there's nothing there. There's nothing there. It's like Monopoly. There's nothing there. So yeah. So I think it's just wait. They're just waiting until people wake up a bit more.
I'm going to put it out there for everybody in the chat. What do you think? What do you guys all think is in Fort Knox, where we allegedly have our gold? Do you think there's anything in there? Look at all the gold that was taken out of Building 7. That was the third building that collapsed at free fall speed, and it wasn't even hit by an airplane during what in September on that one fateful day. So, they took all the gold out from there. There's nothing in the Fort Knox as far as I know. Yeah, I see the U.S. as being basically bankrupt. Anyway, moving on. We have a question from Lion Angel Light. Poor Allie. All we can see are her eyes. Hello to you both. Will the 2020 election be shown publicly as corrupted, stolen, and reversed to show that Mr. T actually won by the end of this year? Let's look into it. Yeah, and first card's out already, pretty much. This contradicts my prediction, unfortunately, and timelines do change, but it's an uphill battle right now, and there's a lot of people that are coming after Trump, and that's what we've seen with this whole bull crap that's going on in Atlanta, with the indictment, but that backfired anyway, and now people are making T-shirts out of his mugshot, and it's all going to backfire. But yeah, just even more painful endings are on the way. You see the swords are in his back. He's trying to reach his broom to escape, but sadly, I don't see it happening immediately by the end of the year. Unfortunately, no, but justice is on its way. So by the end of the year, no, but eventually it's just not going to happen in the next 3 months, I guess. That's all that's left in this year. Wow. September, October, 4 months. So yeah, I wish I could say otherwise, but I can't. Sorry. Off to Allie.
Thank you, my love. Thank you. Okay, so, will 2020 election be shown publicly as corrupted? Yes, absolutely, 100%. I don't feel as if it's far away. Really don't feel as if it's far away at all. I think it's going to be well before the end of this year. I feel it's just literally less than a month away is what I'm feeling. To me, it's the end game. This is the end game. Roll on our wishes and dreams. Okay, roll on that. To me, it's all going to come out. I feel, that it's days away. I really honestly feel as if it's days away. I don't feel as if it's long at all. So, yeah. So, well, the answer to that is yes, but well before that. Yeah. That's what I got, my love.
Oh, okay. You're such a dork. I love you.
I love you.
I love that. My inner dork loves and appreciates your inner dork.
We do. We do.
We
I
do.
love you too.
Okay, our next question comes from Lion Angel Light, who's asking, will the financial system crash by the end? Will the financial system crash by the end of September officially? Okay, let's take a peek. We will see what the cards say. Well, aces are yes, we got that. And we also got the tower on this question. So, that would be the moment of when that happens. And we have transition and change, Six of Swords, right? Followed by the Sun, happiness, one of the best cards in the deck. So, yeah, all signs are pointing to that, believe it or not. And, just there might be some time when the system crashes. And I think it's going to happen in every country. It's only a matter of time. All these fiat currencies that are run by the central bank have got to go. And when it's time for your currency, whatever that might be, to switch over to a gold-backed currency, there may be a short delay. It might be only like a week or something like that. But just make sure you always have your, like some water and food supplies backed up somehow. A little prepping isn't gonna hurt you. But in most cases, though, I think there's already a plan in place. So it should be a relatively smooth transition. And even if it is smooth, it still could take like a week or so. So, yeah, end of September. Yeah, that's what the cards are saying. We'll see. What do you got, baby?
Okay, so I've got that they are braced and ready to go. I feel well, we know that the BRICS is I feel the key here. There are more and more countries adding to BRICS. So I feel as if it may be that the US and the UK may be actually not first in having all of this come out. And so, yeah, the financial system is changing over there. They're going to a gold-backed currency, and they're going to really, I think, going to be the leaders there. So, yeah. So the answer to that is absolutely. There will be celebration, for sure. Yep. And at the moment, they're rejecting the changes. But I feel that it's like there needs to be more information, I feel, on BRICS to the people. And there has been a summit, hasn't there? There's been I want to know who that guy was that they actually physically stopped entering that summit. There was a bit of a fisticuffs fight thing. You could see it at the door, and they were physically stopping. There was the Indian guy, the Prime Minister, or the Indian guy, and he was walking out. No, Chinese guy. He was walking out, and right behind him, there was somebody that they were physically stopping him entering the stage. Now, if anybody does know, let me know. But that was quite an obvious thing. Wow. So interesting, because I think there's more to that than meets the eye, for sure. But the answer to that is yes. But it's there needs to be more awakening and more people aware of BRICS, because it's bigger than we think.
I didn't hear about that. About that dude being prevented from. I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah, there were literally arms and legs going everywhere. Yeah, at the door, you could see at the door. And the guy was pretending that nothing was happening, kind of walking away, but looked back a couple of times thinking, what the fuck's going on there? It wasn't CGI'd or anything like that, because he was definitely looking back.
Our next question comes from Julie, aka JB2020.
Hello.
Will Shiba Inu token reach 1 cent in the next 6 months? That's a cryptocurrency.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And yeah.
He likes to roll up the drama. I mean, he rolls it. He's like, oh. I love it. I love it.
I just drew some cards.
Man, I love it. No, I adore the way you read cards, my love. I do.
You're biased.
I really do. No, I do. I believe in you.
I believe in you. But yeah, there's heartbreak coming. Hate to say it, but hang in there though. We got this dude sitting on his treasures, pentacle treasures, and saving money, scarcity. So, it's heartbreak, scarcity. We do have the Two of Pentacles, investing in the future, but we also have the Eight of Wands, fast-paced change. So what I'm getting from these cards is that no, in the short run, but in the long run, something's going to happen that I think all cryptocurrencies are going to take off. But right now, this is not a good time for any cryptocurrencies. So maybe toward the end of the 6 months, but I think it's a little longer than that. But we will see some kind of amazing, for everyone that has cryptos, I think, in the future, something's going to happen. And it could be these banks collapsing, and, the reset could have a lot to do with that. So, but in the short run, no. But you know what they say, HODL, hold on for dear life. HODL, they call that in the crypto world. So keep holding, because if you sell, you're going to regret it in the long run. That's what I have.
Okay, so I do believe that some of the cryptos are going to dissolve completely. I feel as if there's going to be a big overhaul with them, because some of them are corrupt and they will be seen to be corrupt. But I was looking at this particular one, Shiba. So I feel that there is a change of policy, or change of policy holder, or something to do with some big changes that are going to be happening to these tokens, whatever these are. Okay, there's some changes, and I feel as though they've had to comply to something. So the owners of crypto, and they are having to now prove that they have an actual, the root of it is in best humanity's interest. So and that it's not corrupt. I feel as if that process is going on in the background. They have had to have that that change implemented to them, and I believe that that they are in the process of proving that they are a legitimate company, and so I feel that at the moment it's looking good. They do have to prove something more though, regarding that. Can I just shuffle the cards again with that in mind? Okay, so yes, I feel in the future we've got the Chariot, which is going ahead. I do feel as if there is going to be it's going to be a split or a change happening. Remember, I do not know anything about crypto. I know nothing about Bitcoin. It's like a foreign language to me. So you may have to reword things. It's just the energy I'm giving across. Okay. So what does it mean when I'm seeing it split into two sections or divide? Okay. Don't know what that means exactly. But that's what I'm seeing in the future. But I feel as if that's, further on from 6 months. But for now, I think there is looking good. But will it reach 1 cent? I don't believe so. No. Okay, that's what I get.
Okay.
Do you understand that language?
I do.
Divide, split. You do?
I do.
Does make sense. Okay.
Yeah. Elizabeth is asking, are the dues about to be used on Florida and blamed on the hurricane? We've kind of put that out there in our own private conversations. We were talking about that. Why did they tamper with Florida gas? And we were talking about this earlier this evening, how they've put diesel in the regular gas and it's stranding people here in Florida. Many 7-Elevens near Tampa have tainted gas lines with diesel. Yep. That's what we're talking about. What are they planning on Florida? So, yeah. And I put a lot of this stuff out there because after what we saw in Maui, nothing would surprise me. Why, though, are they trying to keep people locked into a certain area without being able to exit? Here in Sarasota, they shut the airport down. It's not supposed to hit landfall until the Panhandle, which is like 3-4 hours away north. Makes you wonder what's going on, why they are, why people are getting stranded, and what they plan on doing with the path of the storm and what's going to happen afterwards. First card I got the Devil card. Yeah. So they're definitely trying to conjure up something to make it yet another, sacrifice. Got painful endings. So once again, we also got the Tower card to go with that. So the Devil and the Tower. Something's not adding up, right? Something's pretty effed up about what is happening here. And as many of us have suspected, that's what they're trying to do. And of course, did they tamper with Florida gas? Ace of Wands says yes, they did. They certainly did. The good news, though, Elizabeth, is that, and I have a video on the Rumble, my IN5D Rumble channel, that shows UFO-like lights above Maui after what happened there. It's got to kind of carefully choose my words. But it was almost as if the Galactics were saying, we see you. This is your warning. Because what I got also is the Off-Worlder card, the Star card. And they're watching here too. And these people that think they're getting away with something, think again. Yeah, the off-worlders are involved with whatever's happening here in Florida, despite what they're trying to do. So that's what I have. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So in response to, was it actually deliberately tampered with? Yes, it was definitely a deliberate tampering. I do believe that the black hats have something planned, but I really feel as though the white hats are going to be counteracting it and going to be stopping it from actually doing anything. So nobody will see any difference whatsoever. But I really feel that people just need to be vigilant, need to be awake and aware. And if you see something strange, speak about it, because these things can actually, you think it's not going to do any good. What's the point of saying something? What's the point? And actually, you're wrong. It really will make a difference, because the more information out there, it can actually stop them. It can actually change their plans. It's like, oh, we can't get away with that anymore. Exposure is their biggest fear. And so, they have to have, they don't seem to care about the aftermath and whether or not it looks wrong, to everybody. And they can see that there has been, corruption, and it's all been planned, afterwards, but they don't want it beforehand. And so if you do see anything, make it aware. But I do feel that, it's going to be fine, is what I get. So fingers crossed. I feel that the white hats are counteracting what they have planned. I also feel as if the white hats will be using it to their advantage, and I can see more arrests going on as well. So there you go.
Okay. Very good. Thank you, my love. Lion Angel Light has our next question. Will silver be reaching high dollar value over 1K by the end of this year? I would love to see that. Absolutely. But that's not what the cards are saying. Oh, God, here we go again. God. Time for Gregg to stammer. Yeah. Well, will silver go to $1,000 an ounce? Well, right off the bat, we got the Nine of Swords and anxiety, worry, fear. We also have the Five of Cups, which is regrets and failure, right? Anxiety, worry, fear, regret, failure. Look at this dude. Gah. That's what he's saying. Gah. If that ain't bad enough, painful endings. So by the end of this year, no. Nope. I would love to say yes. I would absolutely love to say yes. But in the future, yes. I will say yes in the future, but it's just not by the end of the year. The World card. So in due time, yes, that is inevitable. And that may have something to do with the reset as well, where you actually put true value to silver. It should be much more than $1,000 an ounce right now. If you were to put that to the worth of $1, which, what do they say? It's only worth pennies now. So in actuality, what's silver worth? A hell of a lot more than $1,000. But because we place this fictitious belief that all of our paper currency has actual value, which it doesn't, it's just fiat currency, then we say that, the silver has a limited amount of value, but that's not true. Matter of fact, there's several people in the industry that have said the same thing, where they said there's about as much physical gold available as there is physical silver. So typically you have that 50-to-1 ratio of gold to silver. And actually, it's, of silver to gold. But but that should be 1-to-1. It shouldn't be 50-to-1. It should be 1-to-1. They should be about the same. They should be about the same price. As a matter of fact, because silver is being used in so many things within electronics and everything else, it'll be more scarce than gold eventually. So if you have the means to buy silver, I don't. I'm barely getting by the way it is, but if I did, I'd be stocking the crap out of that, and you should too if you can afford to. That's what I have.
Yep. I just want to quickly say hi to Gaynor. She's new here, so welcome, Gaynor. Good to see you. So Renee, it's true. I added my birthday, year of my age. So yeah, did work. See, look, hello, handsome Greg and beautiful Ali. So Linda did say, and he does look good in glasses, doesn't he? Yeah, I just want to catch up. So my pendulum readings I also got by the end of September on the election reversal. That's good. Yeah. Oh, look here. Greg, what size is that last pink and black shirt behind you?
2XL.
Is it that one you was talking about, or the one hanging up? What's the one hanging up as well?
They said the one to the right, the farthest on the right.
Okay.
That was this one. Yeah, that's 2XL.
No, it said behind you.
Yeah, I took it down.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. All righty. Yeah.
The last pink and black shirt. Yeah. That was it.
So lots of gold retrieved from the Vatican. Oh, yeah. So also, I also got the financial system crashed and Biden removed by the end of September. I do believe September is his time to go. I do feel that with Biden. I really do.
Me too.
Yeah, we are collectively shifting the storm. We can. So it's no good getting fear energy with it. We really have to get very positive and very, very much in control of it. It's like it's not going to affect anybody. It's going to go out to sea. It's going to be absolutely fine. Yeah. I'm trying to get down to the question now. Like language bodies. Yeah. Where did the question go? Can you find it, darling? The question?
No, I'm looking at the radar right now because I can hear some rain going on and thunder.
Okay.
Let me just post this real quick. This is what we're looking at here in Sarasota. We're right here, and here's the hurricane.
Oh, let me move this. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, actually, let me go back and go like this. Yeah, that's better. Hang on. So yeah, oops. So Sarasota's right here, and here's the hurricane. It's like directly off to the west of us right now, and you can see these bands coming through. And what's going to be happening in the future. So we if I lose power, this is why. But it's the eye of the hurricane. We're just getting the outer bands here. It's really, as long as we don't lose electricity, we're okay. But this is heading up to the Panhandle, up toward Tennessee right now. So that's what we're looking at right here in Florida in the Gulf Coast. So
Well,
there.
I'm hoping you're going to be okay. But you're not going to be there. You're going to be somewhere else, aren't you?
No, I'll be here. I had my flight got canceled.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they canceled it this morning about 10:30.
I'm sorry, love.
Yeah, so I had to reschedule the flight for Friday
Right.
and call Joe and make arrangements with him to pick me up. And
yes.
Yeah.
Maybe it's for the best. Flying in those conditions is not a good idea, is it?
No.
I know, it's just a disappointment.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what it is. And
yeah.
Oh well. All right, there you go, baby.
I'm sorry. Okay, so will silver be reaching high dollar value over 1K? Well, I rolled the dice on this and I got the number 12, but I don't know what that relates to. It might mean something more to other people, but I got 12, whatever that means. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so it is going to increase. I do have the Ace of Pentacles, so that is a yes card. I also got celebration and sort of like a feeling of well-being, but I feel that there will be a bit of a gamble energy. So I feel it's gonna go up and then it's gonna come down again. Okay, so it's going to, but I don't feel as if it's going to reach what you said. I don't feel that, but I do feel as if there's going to be a boost coming and then it will kind of stay that way for a little bit and then it was just going to go down. Okay, and the seven is going to be significant there, and the number number 12, okay, is going to be significant. So I know nothing about silver, so and trading and things like that. So you have to take it with the way it is.
Thank you, my love. And to Linda, I don't have it up for sale just yet. It's not listed on.
But you can do it. You don't have to put it on the website. She can just contact you directly, can't she?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I'm just not ready to sell it just yet, though. I still have to take pictures of this, and I need to make the female version of it, and so it's. But I'm going to be leaving on Friday, so if I get one going, I can make another one tomorrow and probably have it up and ready to ship out hopefully before Friday. We'll see. I'll do the best I can.
Have you got Linda's details, darling?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Let me see.
So Linda, if you can reach out to Greg with your details, and I'm sure he'll be able to sort something out. Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. I love it when people see your things and say it's because you're purchasing something with high vibrational energy, and I feel that you can feel it. That's where it's coming from. It's amazing. Oh
yeah, you're still in it begins with a V in California, I assume. If so, I have your contact information.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay. So How are we getting on with these questions, love? Are we?
We got them all.
That was the last question. So,
We did good.
what do you guys want to talk about?
1, 2,
Here's,
3,
I
4.
saw Vera here. Let me just.
We had 10 questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I thought we did a good job getting through them all.
We did. Hi, Nasa. Hello.
Hi, Nasa.
And Renee. Hello, Renee. And our lovely Lee. Are you still in your same situation, Lee? I often think about you, just hoping that you get something sorted soon. And
Okay,
Bella.
I'm glad.
Oh, sorry.
I'm glad you told me that you moved back to Iowa, because I don't think I have that address. There's a second order I haven't checked.
That's good. The orders are coming in. That's brilliant.
Yeah. So no, I don't. Yeah, I don't. We'll contact each other on Facebook. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll be going to New York for. Well, it's looking like a couple weeks, because my friend needs some help bartending at a wedding, and he's putting me up in his place. He has a suite that he's putting me up in, and he's letting me use his truck. That's the least I can do, is bartend for him on the 16th.
One.
Yeah. So I just got to. Yep.
You carry on.
Just have to pack a pair of black pants and some shoes. Nice black shirt or a white shirt. I don't know.
What about some trousers? Do you think you need some trousers on? Because obviously pants, yeah. You don't want to be walking about with just pants on, love.
Not if you're in the UK.
Okay. All right. So here's our lovely Vera. So Vera's put some wonderful things on. I've seen some of the videos Vera's been doing with her card reading. So, hop over there and support our lovely IN5D family. It's about networking together, isn't it? It's about, Oh, no. So Lee is still in the situation, she says, but I'm good. Oh, love. There's still stuff on Craigslist, isn't there? Places for her to go. Oh, bye, Deb. Bye, Deb. Here's Lise. Hi, Lise.
Hi, Lise.
And Greg. Good name. Good name.
That's right.
Just got home from 3D job, ready for the crash and revalue of silver.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I do think it's going to fluctuate quite dramatically. That's what I'm feeling. It's going to be happening.
Mm-hmm. Well, would you like to? We've got about 30 minutes until our next show, our live and uncensored show on Rumble. Want to wrap it up here, and that'll give us an hour to get our stuff together for that. If you're watching on Facebook, there's the link right above us for the Rumble, and if you're watching on YouTube, it's right below this video. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight on Global Predictions, and thank you for all your questions. If you're watching this on the recorded version, thank you for joining there as well. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. What would you like to say, my love?
Just that we can talk about an awful lot of things without having to watch our words, and that's what we're going to be doing over on Rumble in a little while. So if you can join us over there, please do.
Yeah.
Usually we can share videos and we can share bits and pieces that have happened, some of that. And so, yeah, looking forward to it. And if anybody wants a reading, please go to psychically.net and t-shirts over, that way, over there. In5D.net. And if you want to support either one of us on Patreon, it's patreon.com/in5D, patreon.com/Psychically. Yeah.
Very good. All right, folks. So see you over on Rumble at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, and 3 a.m. if you're still awake. If your name's not Vera or Allie, we'll see. Well, hopefully we'll see you over there at in about 30 minutes or so.
Or have you put the link in the in here for Rumble?
I got it right here though.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a Rumble in order to come and watch. But if you want to respond, then you need to set up an account. And it literally takes a few minutes. It's so easy to set up a Rumble account. It really is. Even I can do it.
It's so simple. Even we could do it. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, folks. We shall see you over there in about 30 minutes or so or less. So take care. Love you all. Bye.
Bye.